Hi, I'm Mindy Phillips, and I'm an immigration attorney at the East Bay Community Law Center. I've been providing legal services to undocumented immigrants during the coronavirus pandemic. As soon as the shelter-in-place orders came down, we started to hear stories from clients about lost jobs, about choosing between renewing their legal status and paying the rent. Parents who told us that they couldn't talk to us on the phone because the only piece of technology they have is their phone and they need it for their child to have some semblance of education. We heard from clients who need to prepare for court for their asylum hearings, but there's no private space where they live, and so they have to figure out where to go to talk about some of the darkest moments of their lives because they live in really tight quarters and there's no sense of privacy. I've been sitting with a lot of grief and lament for this situation because the coronavirus has only made more stark what we already knew to be true, which is that we have a society and a world where people go without any margin, without enough access to healthcare, to food, to employment, to education. And we've also seen that Black and Brown communities have been devastated by the coronavirus, and they had already been experiencing devastation from profound inequality. So I've been sitting with the grief and lament of those realities, and I've also watched us move mountains on issues where we said there was not enough resources, where it was too complex. We have moved mountains in a matter of days, in a matter of weeks, to house people, to meet their basic needs, to expand access to healthcare. And what we've realized, if we didn't already, is that it's not resources, it's political and moral will that we lack. And so my hope and prayer is that what would outlast the coronavirus would be that political and moral will, that we would preserve the resources and the funding streams and the infrastructure and the commitment to building a more just and equitable society, that we would not go back to life as normal, that we would be transformed. And I know that that is only possible through the grace and power of God. And so I ask that you join me in prayer for that transformation, and also for our mission partners who've been doing this critical work this whole time, and now it's even more critical. And I just pray that we would renew our sense of commitment and solidarity, and that we would not allow ourselves to go back to business as usual, but that we would be forever changed.